Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of Lost in Transmission. I have decided to title this episode Clown College for reasons that are not particularly clear.
We're all
Last
jokes.
time we left the players with, well, I'll let them fill in what they were doing.
Okay. We went along the road, and there was a castle, I think, and it was raining, and it was pretty bad weather. And then there was a bunch of statues in a room with a fireplace that was not lit, unfortunately. But we decided.
We can't forget the Italian vampire.
Oh yeah, well I'm getting to that. So there was
Romanian.
we decided to seek out who was the resident of this castle, and it turned out it was a gay Italian / Romanian vampire or something. Diplomacy ensued with mixed results. Then he went away, and then we decided to fuck around with the statues because we didn't know what else to do. Let's see. Then the vampire came out again and told us off for fucking around with the statues. So am I misremembering?
Order's a bit mixed up, but you got the gist of it.
Yeah, and he got really pissy with us and told us to fuck out of his castle, and then children being told off, we left his castle and decided to try and sneak around another way. And then we decided to abandon the idea and just sleep in a hole and cry ourselves to sleep during the storm, because we are heroes of the fantasy realm, and this is a pro gamer move. So we speedrun the castle.
We aren't heroes, we're speedrunners.
Yes, we are optimal gamers. We eventually got up in the morning, still a bit tired, and then we made it to this lovely, scenic, beautiful piece of art that's also a town. And talk to Century.
My congratulations to the person who drew that. I could not find their reference on the Google.
Well,
so you did a good job. I'm very happy with it.
Anyway, we spoke to some guard at a magic college or college of some kind to deliver the package, because we still had it with us, which was good. We didn't forget about it. Then we brought it to the dean of the college because he was the one that wanted it.
I think there was someone else who went too, and then when we asked him some questions, that led us to the dean, but we had already...
So it was a different professor. Then we all decided we're going to go speak to the dean. And then we gave him...
know if there were elves in the college.
We asked him the big race question of who whether they were elves here. And
the elf?
he answered he was an elf himself. And this upset some people who decided to take out their frustrations upon him and failed. And then the guards came and were like trying not to be racist to a bunch of dwarves and shepherded everyone out. And now that's where we are now.
Yep. You have been ejected back into the town. And I believe you had sought rooms at an inn.
Yes.
So, what would you like to do on this okay-ish day?
Man, I can't believe I missed that swing.
Bruh.
Listen, Grug, we will get that guy. I'm sure you've written it down already.
Yes, we have been wronged. Cousin.
Never thought avenging the slight would be easy, but there just keeps being more.
Oofed. Let's see. So we rest at the inn. I wonder if I can craft stuff.
What do you want to craft?
I'm gonna look that up and see what is available, because here's the thing, there are many different lists of things you can craft.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna type in alchemy and just see if something strikes out at me. Bear in mind, I do not have any ranks in the alchemy skills. This is going to be hilarious. I'm just going to try and craft something easy.
Wait, can you craft untrained? Yeah, you can. Okay, then.
Oh! I know what I can craft. Alchemist's Mercy, a fine powder that when mixed with juice or water and consumed eliminates the effects of a hangover. That sounds amazing, actually. I could sell that to people. What do you guys think? Should I actually spend money and try and craft some of them?
Could give it a go.
Okay.
Although bear in mind that
It has a
we
DC of
have
10, that's
we
why.
have very little money.
Yeah, I know.
Although I do suppose that you could just take a 10 for that.
Well, it has a DC of 10. Well, the way the crafting rule works, I'll need to find it again. I'll send it to Skog. It's actually not too autistic, surprisingly, unlike Pathfinder or something else.
Yeah, it's only really autistic once you get into magic item crafting.
Yeah. Craft. Here it is, Skog.
Alright.
This is how I craft. You find the price of the item, find the DC, you pay 1/3 of the item's price for materials. I don't know if it's possible for me to gather the materials normally without cost. That might be a weird
What are the
situation.
materials?
It doesn't say.
Right.
That's the problem, yeah, with a lot of
Let's
these
have a
items.
look on the D&D wiki. SRD. So you're doing crafting, and it's alchemy, is it?
Yup. For those of you at home, I'm doing this with absolutely no rank in alchemy. Because why not?
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, I could take... Maybe the college could teach me, but I don't know how much that would be.
It is unhelpfully unspecific, presumably
Yep.
because you need to look through the player's handbook.
And to be fair, this item I'm trying to craft is from Dragon Magazine, 280 page 51. So yeah, I don't think you'll find
That's definitely a supplement and not
Yes.
a.
I'll try and find something more vanilla that we can craft then.
If you want to.
Well, I'll search that while you guys do
Light
something
burn.
else. Oof.
Are there any poisons that only affect elves?
Poisons would be good actually, because like we poison our blades and arrows.
I believe there is. What's it called again?
D&D 3.5 craft. Alchemy.
So it's just the SRD is not particularly.
No,
it's
it's
very,
really
very
not.
helpful finding very specific things. What did you say it was called again?
Fucking Alchemist's Mercy. But again, it's from some magazine apparently, when apparently that was a thing, I guess, at once upon a time. It's like a White Dwarf article, 40k, like, these are some chapter approved rules you can use. Or codex approved rules. What are the rest of you guys doing
Not
then?
seeing anything on the search for it. There's Ultimate Mercy, but I'm pretty sure that's a fucking, like, fucking euthanasia spell.
Okay.
Ultimate Mercy.
Let's have a look at Ultimate Mercy.
think
Great
that's-
Mercy, Lay on Hands. You can extend 10 uses of Lay on Hands to bring a single dead creature you touch back to life. Oh, okay.
That sounds amazing.
So it requires you to be a paladin, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you need to be a Charisma 19 paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Might be
feel
a little much for what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I
do.
feel like this rule system doesn't actually go in depth to how you make things. They just expect you to buy the ingredients.
Generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, the cost to craft something is
It's
I
about a
think
third of the
1/3.
price, is what it says in
Yes.
mine. Yeah, and the
But you
way
need
it.
to find someone selling that material.
Mm-hmm. And the way it works is I roll the DC, the check, and I times that by the DC, and then like you calculate how well you do and so forth. And it's like if you're equal to or over the price, you craft it. I think.
Totally didn't forget to put that on.
Ah, morning has risen.
Oh yeah, how many silver pieces is it to a gold piece?
10.
And
Okay, so a third of a gold piece is 3 or to 4 silver, 3.5 or 3.3 silver.
3 silver, 3 copper.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all in 10 decibels, okay.
Yep.
Base 10 currency is easier.
I guess I'll just try and craft it then, just to start us off with something funny. So I'll buy the materials, so that'll be 3 silver and 3 copper, right?
Well, what are the materials that you're trying to buy?
Whatever you need for Alchemist Mercy that it doesn't say.
That's not very helpful.
Yeah, well, none of the
Alchemical.
problem is this list does not say at all, and none of these lists actually say what they need.
Yeah, the thing is that is quite common actually with quite a lot of items. So I guess it would just be generic
I just go
alchemical
to
items.
a fucking herbalist and buy some powder, like Witcher style, and do it that way.
Yeah.
It just
Okay.
says it's a fine powder that you mix with juice and water.
I mean, there's a bit of a difference though between like tannerite and sherbet, though, isn't there?
I would presume so, but I mean, unless there's something else we can do until I figure this one out later.
I mean, if you want to try and buy the component, just do a gather information check, see if you can find
A
some
person
little,
that would sell the craft. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, wait.
Gather
Yeah, I can attempt to find this information for you. If you would like.
yeah, sure, that'd be cool. Because that's a
Okay.
charisma skill.
sheep or a zombie.
That was lame, but anyway,
Oh,
there you go.
Yes.
Getting in the right fucking tab. So is this an assist on the roll?
I
I was
believe
just doing
yeah.
it.
Korak was just going to do it.
You've heard there's someone in the market that might have the ingredients you need for making alchemical bullshit, as the other bar patron put it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Might, so there may be someone in the market who sells this.
I mean, to be fair, we could just do a job and then worry about this later.
True.
We just did a job.
But we need more money.
Yeah, because we got
So,
much money.
I've got 2
Really is.
gold, so it's like
I was gonna say, do we really have any, I don't know, particular goals right now? I mean,
get money,
okay.
get gold,
get money, get power, get respect. That's how Mafia works.
get alcohol,
Fire bitches.
get crippling depression.
You know,
Yeah.
I bet that. I'm just saying, I bet that Dean has some money.
Okay. Let's do a payday style robbery.
I'd
but
fucking batter the Dean.
So, would you all be interested in going to the market, or do you want to just go on your own?
I
still?
think we'll do it later on, maybe when there's more downtime, when it's more convenient.
Oh,
So I don't know if we have the need to craft it now, unless we want to make
I
some
mean, do
quick
you have
pennies.
hangovers?
I don't, but
No.
there'll be patrons that do, so we could sell it for a ridiculous price. but not too ridiculous.
We could sell that Dean his life.
Alright.
Well,
Also, Skog, seeing as we are Islamic dwarves, is it a Christmas market
No,
by
we're
any
not.
chance?
We're not
Um,
Islamic.
Mm,
Oh,
I
wait. Can I craft acid? What's the DC on that?
Yes. Yes.
Well, I did ask about poison.
Oh, the
but only
DC's
for
50. Yeah,
elves.
I'm gonna craft acid when I'm
sweet.
actually know how to do alchemy, I think.
Yeah.
Because the reason I'm doing
Okay.
the Alchemist Mercy is it's like beginner's first alchemy, like something with an easy DC. That's why I'm doing it.
so
This is the pro gamer strat.
what do you have any intentions so in the short term? Because I don't want to cut you out of any plans you have before moving on with the plot.
I mean, I could give it a go, like crafting a few of this and see if it's something I could feasibly do.
Well, he can do that while I and hopefully Grug will, and maybe even the Dime will assist me in this. We should stake out the college and figure out where that Dean lives. Don't forget the slight. Not just the one he gave us, but the slight.
Grug shall somewhat begrudgingly go along with Holt.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I'll go to the market and see if there's a man that or woman that sells alchemical ingredients.
Oh, okay. The market is a surprisingly large, bustling place. But after a bit of searching, you find a stall that's basically like one of those sort of classic sort of gypsy caravan type
Oh, hell
carts
yeah.
with a unreasonably old-looking woman standing behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
She sees you approach and says, "What can I interest you in? I have many wares."
Ah, lovely, ma'am. Tell me, do you have this fine powder? And I describe whatever powder you need for alchemical mercy.
Well, if you wouldn't require the powder, I'm sure you could buy it in any number of local shops. However, to make it yourself, well, I'd have all the ingredients. But first, you will need certain pieces of equipment. I may have them here if you are interested.
Oh, of course, I would certainly be interested. What do you have?
At which point she starts rummaging through various different boxes and like chests behind her and things from underneath the counter. And my printer's going to start up now.
The old lady's
Excellent
3D
timing.
printer is done.
Just 3D printing an alchemist kit.
Yeah.
Piling up pieces of like alchemical equipment.
When you think about it, that is alchemy that Skog's performing.
I mean, it's not really.
It's
It's
crafting
just
of some
heating up
sort.
plastic
pouring
and then
chemical
cooling
plastic.
again.
Well, no, hold on, that is alchemy.
Heating something up and then cooling it down again without
To
burning
create
it.
something new.
Which?
Yes.
Bruh. Skog Alchemist.
Yeah, anyway.
Full
the
metal
old
skull.
lady starts piling up like small, like tiny vials of like different powders and like different pieces of like equipment and everything on the counter in front of her.
Presumably, I've no
Point
fucking
she,
idea what any of it means.
You're not too certain. You recognize a few of them, and you're pretty sure some of it is just there to look impressive.
Hmm.
But she goes, "So, I think this should be what you require."
Ooh, very good. What would the price be for such a wondrous items?
Well, for the basic little setup like this would probably be somewhere in the region of about 50 gold pieces.
Jesus. Can I do a sense motive to see if she's bullshitting?
You can.
Oh, hell yeah, let's see how this one goes. Ooh.
You're pretty sure that she might have added a few extra things on there, but it's still
What
quite
you
a
would
vast
expect.
collection of pieces to make what you guess to be fairly highly refined, like, stuff. Because you're pretty sure most powders can just be made with like a pestle and mortar. You know, just grind it small, mix it up, sort of thing. But there's different like vessels and things that presumably could be used to like refine it and improve on it slightly.
Cool.
At least that's what you surmise.
All right.
Looking at the pile of like weird glassware and shit.
I'll just kind of go. Ah, fine offer, ma'am, but alas, I am lacking in work and funds at the minute, and I also fear that my limited alchemical knowledge would not be able to make full use of all these items. If possible, do you have something less extravagant I could start out with, and then buy the equipment at a later date when I've improved?
Well, if you want to be lazy about it, I'm sure we could come to something.
Indeed.
She carefully puts away a lot of the items, just leaving like a few small sacks of powder and a large bowl and stick.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll take. How much is the bowl and
Well,
stick?
if you're going to cheap out on it, then I suppose these will do. Maybe a gold and 3 of your silvers?
Excellent. Sounds good to me. I'm not even going to haggle, to be honest, at this point. So, alright, 1 gold, 3 silver.
She
Right.
takes your gold, curiously examines your silver, and then hands you the items. Do you want a sack for them, dearie?
Oh, I've got bags well enough, but thank you.
Well, if you want to come back, I'm sure I can come to some other arrangement.
Certainly.
Have a nice day.
You too, Mom. Okay, I guess I have really bootleg tools now.
You have a pestle and mortar and a few bags of,
I mean, according to
So-
Skyrim, that's all you need.
Now all we need are some narco berries.
Yes. Oh yeah, we'll make some track arrows.
We can start taming elves.
Oh god, no.
concern.
Mm-hmm.
So, I need to list my things. Oh god, how do you list things?
Well, while you're deciding how to do that, do you roll me a perception or some other awareness check just to see what's going on in the market?
Oh yeah. Apparently swords are clashing in the market.
There's various blacksmiths around.
Spot. Oh Jesus. Okay.
You can
see
some
everything.
guards in the square, and they appear to be looking at you rather curiously.
Oh
You're not
shit.
sure if it's because you're an outsider or you may be doing unawarely some like illicit business, but
Oh shit, they think I'm
they
a
are
bomb maker.
definitely looking at you.
I'll just try and look cheery and happy, but not too cheery and happy. Like polite.
So you want to look like multiple dwarves. You have some kind of trench coat.
Are the guards human, by the way?
They do appear to be human.
Oh hell yeah, I've got the races on my side. This is good. I got the white man's, privilege. It's good. Yeah, I guess I'll waltz back to the inn with the things in my bag, and I'll figure out what to name them.
As you're walking back towards the inn, you walk across a bridge and you notice that the river below you is a surprisingly almost turquoise blue. It's very rare to see a river through a town looking quite so clean.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's also quite a fancy bridge.
Does this town have
Suspiciously,
it?
it may be related to tourism.
I might have to roll on this, but can I do some kind of knowledge history to figure out why this town is especially clean, and is it to do with magic?
You can have a look.
Okay. What is it? Knowledge, geography?
I'd say geography, yeah. As you don't know the history of the places, you're not a local.
Oh yeah, my rules aren't showing up to everyone else. Oofed.
But the geography is,
Yeah, that's what I just typed.
you surmise that it's probably something to do with the mountain streams that blow nearby, and there may be a certain amount of copper in the water.
Oh, I was gonna mention with the macros though. I'm pretty sure if you just delete the first line in them, it'll make it to where it'll work. Yeah, the ones that say the slash with G or slash WGN. You just go
Oh
through those.
shit! Yeah, I can just
At least that's what I'm assuming.
just get rid of. Let me let's test this theory.
If that's not the case, then I'm gonna have to reinsert that on.
Oh
log.
no, fucked up. Fortunately, that was a knowledge arcana.
There's
So.
not a cog option on the character sheet to just change all, which is inconvenient.
Well, you just have to highlight the first row. You just drag your mouse across the first row and press backspace. Pretty easy. I just finished.
Let me
Well,
test that again.
Either way, these sheets are kind of bootleg.
Oh god,
I've
no.
necessarily just rolled dice.
Well, like the way I did with my other roll.
Yeah. So, gonna make your way back to the inn with your, bag of substance.
Yeah, why not?
So, it's probably about 9-10 o'clock in the morning at this point. So, do you have plans to get breakfast or something?
I guess, yeah. Why
Or are you
not?
just gonna eat your own rations?
Could just. Yeah. Well, how much is breakfast?
The sign above the bar says 5 copper.
Yeah, why not? I will partake in 5 copper. Tracking money's fucking annoying in this game.
Oh yeah.
Can't believe I have to pay 3 copper.
That's 17, right?
Yeah. Breakfast is a collection of rather unsuspicious looking sausage, fried bread, and eggs, along with a pint of some kind of low alcohol beverage.
Yeet. That's pretty
You will
good.
all be partaking.
Oh, I'm pretty sure at the same time as he was doing that, I was saying that I was heading out to stake out the college.
Yeah. You can.
So I guess I'm not there.
Oh, it's up to you if you want to have had a look around and come back, sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I guess while Stu was doing that, I did
Okay.
that.
Do you want to do your check then for going and having a look at the college while Stu was out buying narcotics?
Yes. What kind of check do you want?
What kind of check would you like to do?
I mean,
lots of
I
different
could do
observation
gather
checks.
I could do a gather information reconnaissance type thing.
Yeah.
Go asking around.
Yeah,
Okay.
just let me know what kind of check you want to do.
Oh, cool. By the way,
Yeah.
that did work. I just deleted just the first line and it worked for me.
Oof.
So, gather information. 18. The college has been here for a long time and it's held in fairly high regard. However, it's also somewhat suspect. There's a lot of the townsfolk don't really trust them, sort of thing. It's basically there's a big wall all the way around the college. There's only one particular way in, and it's guarded night and day. Occasionally they'll have carts go in and maybe come out again, but not so often as you'd expect. So there's a general suspicion, and a few of the older locals have heard some other rumors, but none they're willing to share in the open.
So I found out nothing about where the guy lives.
As far as you know, all of the people who work there live within the university building.
Okay.
They all have rooms and stuff, and there's different accommodations. There's not that many people in the college. There's probably only about 200 people at most.
Okay, we were there earlier. I forgot what material were the buildings.
A mixture of stone and brick for the college, but most of the town is made of wood. as in the picture.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I did my little reconnaissance and went back to the place.
Okay. Would you like to discuss your plans and options over breakfast?
Yes. Okay, so we're all there now, right? Together.
Yeah. You're all at the bar.
Well, I
If you
am.
want, I can use the previous asset for the bar, and you can,
I have determined that the scumbag probably lives in the university. Nerd.
Disgusting.
do you want any observation checks within the bar?
Sure.
As your somewhat, shall we say, dwarvish demeanor may be drawing some eyes or ears.
Stu, with those, undo whatever you did and just make sure to only highlight the top row in backspace.
When you say top row, do you
You're
mean in the current
missing-
scaling, or?
Well, within the macro, like highlights the /W GM thing, and backspace that.
Okay.
What is everyone supposed to do?
You don't have
Yes,
to.
I guess
It's
Oh,
if you
really?
want to
What you're doing.
gather information or similar.
Sure.
An observation check of some flavour. Whatever tickles your fancy. That's a terrible phrase, isn't it?
The and should not be its own separate line.
Yeah, you leave the and in, I think. Yeah.
So,
Could I use spot or listen?
yeah.
I'm gonna use listen. I'll listen for odd stuff.
Alright. Okay, so Grug, you're pretty sure that someone is occasionally watching your table, as if curious as to why there are such a large group of dwarves here talking so obnoxiously. Penny, you have the, shall we say, the additional hearing of your bird. You have the somewhat, it can, like, intuit things for you, as it were. You're pretty sure you can hear someone scribbling notes not that far away, and they appear to be wearing a guard uniform, as if they are recording what you're saying.
Cousin,
Rude.
you appear bothered. Have we been slighted again?
Just a load of pifters around here.
We should keep
Anyone
our
in
tongues
particular?
in check.
Understood.
Taking the hint, I don't say anything else. Although, trying to figure out what's going on, I am now going to do a spot check, if that's okay.
Okay. You're doing a spot check. Are you reformatting each of the things as you use them?
Oh, it was easy. I just went through and any of them that said /WGM, I just highlighted that and pressed backspace. It
Oh,
took
that's
like
fine. I'm
10
gonna say,
seconds
are
to
you
go through
just-
all of them.
Okay,
It took no effort.
fair enough. I was going to say, are you doing them as you go? You
Nope.
notice that there is a rather grizzled, scarred old man walking towards your table, and as he walks past, he just mutters under his breath, "Leave now," and then continues on to the bar.
Racism.
Okay, so did I So through my fancy spotting check, did I, figure out anything about this guy other than he's grizzled and old?
He walks in front of your sight, but as you were looking out the window, you notice there appear to be some guards standing not too far away outside the door. And they appear to be, shall we say, equipped to deal with belligerent folk. They're holding clubs and such.
I'm just gonna gesture to everyone to follow me, and that is to say all of us, to follow me, and I'm just going to walk out, very non-threateningly, as in I'm not holding a weapon.
Okay. Gonna walk outside?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
preferably through a different exit, if at all possible.
I was gonna ask, is there basically just a front door, or
There's a few doors. It's on the inn is on a corner.
okay?
There's like a
Well,
back door into the stables. It's got two
well,
front
that's not gonna help.
doors.
Well, anyway, because I don't want to raise suspicion or anything, I'm just gonna exit one of the normal doors.
Okay.
If one of them seems to have a few less guards, I guess I'll pick that one.
Preferably. In
As you do step outside, you do notice there do appear to be quite a few guards sort of lurking in the area in ones and twos.
Ones and two. These guards are humans?
Yep, all of them are human.
Huh.
Can I just stay in the thing?
If you want to.
Just drink? Sure.
Will be separated from us. Let her do what she will. Rug. Let us continue.
Should I follow? I don't know.
I'm just before she walks away. I'm gonna mention that somebody doesn't want us there.
Oh. So
Yeah,
as you step
I'm gonna
outside,
follow them then.
you
Start walking away, I guess.
oh, okay. So as you're outside, you notice the it's quite noticeable now at this point. The guards do appear to be following you, not closely, following you, and sort of leading you in the direction of the university.
They're leading me?
Well, they're kind of, if you're trying not to walk towards them, they're leaving a path open towards the university.
No, I've just been picking a direction that I'm heading.
Okay.
And heading in. I've just been going down
to
the
cut
street.
off, some of your paths, sort of thing.
Ah. So, okay, does that mean just going down the street I've run into them trying to cut me off?
Well, if you're trying to avoid them, you wouldn't run into them.
I'm not trying to avoid them.
They are,
I'm just
shall we
not
say,
bothering.
lurking in several of the side streets, but not in the main road.
Roughly how many do I currently have staring at me?
You reckon there's about a dozen? Well, a few of them are better armed than others.
I swear to God, if you're gonna make a scene.
Well, anyway, at some point at an intersection, or preferably like a town or plaza type place is what was thinking. Kind of like what's in the picture, to be honest. Or anyway, some open area with a lot of people. When I do end up walking, close up to one of them that's watching me, I'm gonna say, "Oi, what's this about?"
Well, you're outsiders from the town, and you went to the college, and you threatened one of the officials there, and that's it's not really done around these parts. So, if you'd like to go back to the university and explain yourselves to the chancellor, then we can probably let it slide. But we didn't want any funny business from you lot.
Are you saying you want me to go there?
That's the intention. If you can come quietly, that would help us.
Okay, so no, this isn't an invitation. You're saying I have to.
In so many words, yes.
I'm going to sense motive.
Okay.
I have no particular answer to this.
Oof.
You kind of suspect he probably doesn't want to have to beat you up today, but you're not sure.
Am I being detained?
Not yet, at least, Master Dwarf.
Well, since I apparently only have one option, I will follow you.
How am I racist if I like wine? Yeah, didn't think so. Simple as.
Alright, well,
What?
you want to, gather your friends? If you know you're not going to be difficult about things, then we can...
No, we're all
Take you
here.
there
Come on,
now.
guys.
Okay.
I'll
Lead on.
just hug
Lead on.
Shahok and follow on.
Alright.
Do not take burb.
You,
Human, you are loyal. I will mention to the human with us. Was it Simon? Yeah.
So, as the guards lead you to the college, they stop at the gate where the college guards take over and lead you down a series of passageways and corridors until you get to a rather well-fitted out area of the university. And behind a large oaken double door, there is a rather opulent office room with the man behind the desk is not who you would anticipate. He looks, honestly, like a very well-dressed thug, with a variety of rings upon his fingers, and rather more distressingly, what appears to be some kind of student chained to the wall behind him.
Oof.
Sorry, what was the thing you said before the student? You kind of roboted, at least for me.
He has a rather opulent collection of rings.
He's
And
blinged out.
He's sitting behind the desk, and he has two more of the guards standing either side of the door as you are ushered in.
I hug Shahok tighter. Hope.
Can you explain a bit more about this student chained to the wall?
You can't
Because
really
he,
see. They just appear to be kind of rather awkwardly chained to the wall in sort of, spread eagle type fashion.
Like, is he, are his feet on the floor, or is he
They
like?
do appear to be on the floor, from what you can tell.
But
You
is the
can't
rest
see
of the
most
body
of them.
connected to the feet?
They're just sort of T-posing awkwardly behind behind who you assume to be the Chancellor.
How miserable does the student appear?
Not terribly, but they don't look particularly comfortable,
I
shall we
hope
say.
he's not enjoying it.
Ooh, woo.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I'm here. What do you want?
I hear that yesterday you came and threatened my fuck, what's it? He turns to me and goes, what's his name? You know, the bloke what deals with the students.
The dean?
That's the one. You came and threatened my dean, claiming that he was some kind of elvish person and that was somehow a problem.
I did not threaten him.
He says you tried to punch him in the face.
That is not threatening.
That is a local greeting of ours.
Do you not understand the dwarvish ways?
He looks down. He has his hands steepled, his fingers steepled, and he looks down at them for a while before looking up and goes, I don't think you're quite following me here.
I do a side punch to Grug just to demonstrate.
In the civilized world where we tall folk live, that is not a greeting that you do to someone in a higher office than you are currently sitting yourselves in. So, what we're going to do is, you're going to do a little job for me, and we'll forget all about this. How's that sound?
Are we getting paid?
We might pay you if you do a good enough job.
You might pay us.
Yeah. Kind of looks at you with a rather unsettling grin over his fingers as he does that.
Okay, assuming we do this job right, we will get paid, correct?
Do you want us to take care of the Puffton nailed to the wall?
Ignore him. He's he knows why he's there.
Alright.
So, Are you willing to take up this job, or should we have to discuss things further? He gives you a rather unsettling grin once more.
Well, I need to at least be guaranteed I'm getting paid for it if I do it.
Well, tell you what. We might pay you for this job, but if you do a good job, we have another one that will definitely pay you.
Okay, sorry, is this my connection, or can everyone else hear him?
Yeah, we can hear him just fine.
Yeah.
It's on your end. I
Okay,
think.
yeah, I'll be back.
Oof.
Right.
He just dabbed out of existence.
The one with the most charisma. Oh no.
Oh shit! The face is having an existential crisis.
Oh shit.
Bro, what do we do now? Right.
Oh shit.
Just the whole group just breaks down.
Yeah.
Testing.
God, morale broken.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, I think I fixed what may have been causing the issue.
So,
Anyway.
will you take this job then, or will we have to come to some other arrangement?
Oof.
Well, if you stop threatening me, yes, I will do this job.
I'm not threatening you, lad. Just check out the guy on the shelf behind me if you want to be threatened.
So you are threatening me.
Bro.
Greg just sort of pinches the bridge of his nose.
Okay. I understand that you're not from around here and you might be a little slow. Do the job for me, or I'll have you killed.
I hug Chahonk.
I look over at the others and say, I believe he's threatening us. You know, in our culture, we don't take lightly to threats.
Cousin, I think this is just one of those things we'll write down. Consider it an opportunity.
You can't help but notice that the desk in front of him, where he is holding the side of it, appears to be sprouting leaves.
Oof.
You mean actively sprouting them, like right now, or they're already there?
Can I use spot on where the leaves are coming from?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hold on, what is this desk made out of?
Let's find out with my spot if it works.
Use your
I
stone
mean, just like even in the
lore.
most basic generic sense. That's what I mean. Is like, is it
You
made of
can't have
stone?
it appears to be made of like sycamore.
What is that now?
Tree.
And by the shape of the leaves that are growing from it, appears to be sycamore.
Isn't that poisonous?
Right. Choose. I'll make it simple.
Oof.
Walk out or be dragged out. Paid or be don't paid. Kill or don't be killed.
Oh, so that. Oh, you didn't mention this job was about killing. Well, who do you want us to kill?
Captain, take these men to the dungeons.
Oh, hold on a sec. I'm gonna pull my sword out. You want me to do a job for you? I am capable of doing a job
Give me
for
a
you.
second.
He's making a scene.
You managed to pull your sword out and say this, and then the guard captain beats you over the back of the head with his halberd.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay.
Can I move away from the situation? Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, that's not quite what I meant to do, but never mind. Yeah, roll initiative then.
Oh shit.
Okay. Try and have a punch up in the Chancellor's office.
First the Dean, now the Chancellor. This is pro gamer strat right here, because this guy is worth the most XP.
All the other kids with it.
But what all the noobs do, first of all, when they go through this level, is they attack the dean first. So really, you want to go for the big guy, the chancellor first.
You know, he has this hidden item behind his
Yes!
It's
He has the
epic
katana
too.
of 1,000 cuts or whatever.
I'm confused.
Okay,
Just as we were coming to an agreement too, I say.
Oh, bro.
Oh, there's an initiative thingy to click.
Yeah,
Where
it's
is that?
like squashed
Oh,
in between
yes.
all the stat bars.
I
Oh.
didn't have a thing set for this, so you're just gonna have to deal with that.
I do
Uh,
like
do you
how
want
the
me to do
peaceful music is stuff.
Do you want me to like use that, or do you just gonna use what I already rolled?
It doesn't let me.
You
choose.
need a token so I can add you
Yeah,
turn.
you just drag yourself on.
Yeah, okay, doing that.
It doesn't let me roll initiative.
Where'd I go? Oh, there I am.
You need to have a token on the thing.
And then select your token.
What?
You can roll a d20 and add your
You know how to place your
character
Let's,
modifier.
let's use a d20.
Okay, well since I already did roll there, I'll just stick with my rolling a 1.
1d20.
Oh, Ash is like, why didn't you all stop Cobra? Because it's more fun this way to just watch them fall.
This is mostly just in the order of things happening, rather than anything, specific, in terms of combat, because you're all basically standing awkwardly next to each other with a, shall we say, rather displeased gentleman.
Grug is actively pinching the bridge of his nose. Rubbing it.
So, okay, can you add your own? Can you change your own initiative numbers? Or do I have to do it?
You should be able to change your own, I think.
Didn't I have?
You gotta change it and then press enter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is that all of you? Good.
I like how the town is a token.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't have.
Like
I didn't have this set up
guards.
as an encounter. I'm sorry.
Wow,
You
Skog,
have
I can't
attacked
believe you didn't anticipate this scenario.
I really
Can't
should
believe
have
you
done.
made a scene
Now,
again.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't spend as much time as I would normally on today's game, but I did spend some time on,
Nah, fair
the
enough.
bit I anticipated.
Right.
So Penny, you have the first go. Karak has just pulled his sword.
I will step away from Kodrak and hug Chong further. I will not
Okay.
be aggressive.
Okay. Mr. Man.
I'm gonna do something like really cool and edgy as befits Simon Man. How many guards are there? 2?
There are 6 in the room. There's 2 in the room, and there's 2 outside the door, plus the guy himself.
What are they wearing?
They appear to be wearing, what you surmise to be probably scale armor, but you're not quite sure what material it is. Is it painted?
Can I do grappling, whatever that does? However that works.
You can try, yes.
Can I
I'd
like
have to get
try
the fucking
and
room
grab
ready,
the
I'm
halberd
sorry.
out of the guy that's trying to hit Korak?
Right, give me a minute.
I don't know how grappling works on 3.5, so it's probably autistic.
I have
Strength
a
plus-
different system for grappling, but yeah.
Oh. That
The
may-
basic one of just,
I think it's just strength plus BAB.
I'm not going to draw any weapons, just to make it clear. I'm just going to kind of de-escalate it somewhat while protecting the others. Like,
there used to be some.
You started this war.
This.
Now I'm going to finish it.
So I'm just looking for assets because apparently you're making this definitely happening, which is fine. I
Wait,
can
why are you
deal with
blaming
it.
me? He attacked me first.
He broke my NAP.
You broke the NAP first.
He attacked me, and this is all getting blamed on me.
But
Yes.
guys, the XP.
I didn't want to fight either.
Don't mind my cat in the background. Thanks.
Oh no, it adds to the atmosphere.
Battle sound effects is
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
There's probably a cat somewhere in the college watching this. I'm just picturing this almost like the Skyrim college. It's just like, never should have come here. Wait, I know you. What actually happens in Skyrim when you, like, attack the people in the college? Do they all just attack you, or do the guards come? Because I've never figured that
Everyone
one out.
attacks you.
Oh, so they're all, like, all for one for all kind of
Yes.
faction.
Yeah, I'm
Ugh.
pretty sure they would all have a shared faction tag. so
Oh
that
god, that's
would all
horrible.
be
Just
grand.
100 mages just go after you.
It would
Right.
seem that Penny's cat disapproves of the situation.
Yeah.
Very much so.
See, the cat understands that that guard is completely unreasonable to attack me for nothing.
Right, I've nearly done just sketching this out because. There you go.
I'm just looking at the chat. Yeah, here's the thing about D&D. My expectations for role-playing groups are so low because when I first started playing, we played like, what was it? Dark Heresy and Rogue Trader, like the original 40k RPs, and we did the dumbest, heinous shit you can imagine. So my expectations are really low for both parties. Well, I just expect that we're gonna go full chaotic or whatever.
I didn't choose the violence life. The violence
Yeah.
me.
Okay, so it is.
I was gonna try and grapple somebody, so I don't know what I roll exactly.
Okay, so you're trying to grapple the guy behind you?
The guy that's trying to hit Korak, basically.
Oh, okay. So you'll need to roll a, strength plus base attack bonus.
Strength plus base attack bonus. That would be
But it's
a
just an unarmed
d20
attack.
plus 2. Doesn't seem very good.
You try and sort of tackle him, but he's he's a bit heavier than he looks. So
Oof.
as you try and resist his movement, he's he just sort of out chonks.
He has too much poise.
Oh shit, he's a giant dad.
Yes, giant dad. I can't stack her.
Grug shall just try and kind of hold Korak's character back. And just try and shush everyone. Kind of attempt de-escalation despite his... well... not so very diplomatic nature.
One second we were negotiating, the next I was being hit in the back of the head.
It looks like we're being attacked by the
By a
300
guy that's-
Spartans.
It's the first default ones I could
Yeah,
find
they
where
just
I
look like
couldn't find
Greek
new assets.
spearmen.
Never should have come here. I'll attempt a diplomacy check to just kind of calm everyone.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how badly this shall fail. Could have gone worse.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
At least I won't be perceived as an immediate
What
threat.
would you like to say with this diplomacy check?
Right, everyone, calm down, calm down. There's no need for violence.
Ah.
North FC.
I'm dumb. This is unrelated that I'm dumb.
With the 3D printer. does it?
I fucked up some maths by 1.5 millimeters. That's fine. My brain is being slow today.
No
Can
art
you
is
tell?
perfect. Right?
So, you were trying to de-escalate things.
And hold Korak's character back and sort of shield him as well.
So, could you all roll reflex saves?
Oof.
Oh
boy.
god.
Do do do. Oh shit.
No. No.
Play me a song, you're the piano man.
Penny
Wait.
literally didn't do anything.
Wait.
She stood there like a brick. Wait, what?
That's the falcon.
That's my bird.
Oh,
Chahong at least gets
Chahong.
away.
Does he?
Yes, he is at least more than me.
at least she reacted, I guess.
Caca.
This is so sad.
Oof, the snail.
I'm just like done with everyone, so I'm just like, yeah, fuck, whatever happens.
Right, you managed to move far enough away, and for some reason, Korak just sort of. I'm gonna hazard that you probably just jump onto the desk
Oh, sounds good.
Move your toe.
as the desk itself almost
Only can
violently
remember
explodes outwards at you, entrapping you with vines.
Hold on, I got a successful reflex check, so I'm trapped.
No,
Okay then.
they come out horizontally as you jump forwards.
Well then.
The Han and Penny are quite tightly bound by these.
Oh no.
Stu and Korak have managed to mostly evade away.
Oh, I thought you were saying to me. Never mind. Oh, so it's my turn now, right? Well, since I'm already being attacked, I'm going to say, man, these negotiations were going just fine. Guess they've turned a bit aggressive. And I shall swing at him.
Alright. Take a swing.
Yes, I'm just checking the... What in the world do I click here? I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna type in the roll, because I don't know what... I don't think I have any modifier to it.
Surprisingly, the song Diggy Diggy Hole is really appropriate for this situation. And just this party in general.
I'll be right back. I need to like.
Well, there's my attack.
Okay.
I have a feeling it missed.
As you jump up onto the desk, you stumble and you don't really achieve anything other than basically nearly falling into his lap.
Oof.
And it is now Penny's go. as we
Kinky.
wait.
Why are you trying to kill us? I say while swinging the sword. Poorly.
Oh shit. Did Penny's internet die?
Hello?
Hello.
My microphone fell over and I closed the tab. Wait a second. Can I just accept my fate?
Yeah? Yes?
Okay. I'll just watch disappointed. Like, shake my head.
You're also quite tightly bound, so.
Well, I at least can shake my head.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, disappointment. That was something. I just heard a loud knock and saw the microphone fell over and YouTube was open.
Oof.
So, you are gonna just be kind of sad in their general direction. Mr.
Yeah.
Man,
Are any of the guards like this one planning to attack me? To look like they're in a stance.
they're definitely in a more defensive position at present.
How easy would it be to cut the vines, or is there a lot of them?
There is a lot of them, and they seem to still be slowly growing.
I'll just try and grab a halberd again, I guess. Just to get a proper weapon.
Alright, so you're gonna try and grab his weapon.
So another grapple check.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. I do some more cool looking moves though.
He
I'm not
doesn't
sure that
even
good.
seem to notice that you've tried to grab his weapon.
Okay.
This might work in your advantage too.
Oof. Okay, I guess that's my turn. I need a weapon.
Grug.
Grug shall just like sort of raise his hands as if to say, "Hey, I don't want to fight." And you know, I am not a threat. Yet at the same time, just sort of remain wary of any potential strikes coming his way. I guess he'll enter a defensive stance. You know, where you sort of show your palms to the person, de-escalating sort of manner, but are still prepared to dodge things. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Kerak, you make me another reflex save.
Yes.
He grabs your ankle, and you suddenly feel very tired.
Ooh, woo.
Almost falling into his lap, and almost falling asleep in his arms.
Oh, it's so romantic.
It's more as if you just suddenly aged 10 years.
Oh,
Growing old together with him?
No, no,
Oh,
no,
so
Mr. Spacey,
tiresome.
please don't.
this is so gay.
Having then grabbed your ankle, he then uses his other hand and just pushes you backwards off the desk.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Um,
thought
floor.
he's gonna do something else, but
It's
never
getting
mind.
rough.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Spacey, I have a beard.
Yeah, that's why I was trying
He's
to
a
say.
midget as well, so it just gets worse.
Yeah, I know, though, that's why I was playing Mr. Spacey. He's a 3-foot tall little guy right in front of me.
Oh no. How low can the tone go?
Gotta kill him with kindness.
And he's flying low.
Hmm.
Right down the floor. Oh, okay, so I'm not clear exactly what happened. Am I asleep? Can I actually do anything? Because this is my
You're
turn.
just sort of very, very fatigued.
Can you give me somewhat of an idea what that means in game terms?
All of your rolls will be reduced. On my end, so anything you try and do is much less likely to succeed. Basically, as if you'd been awake for about 4 days.
Oh.
Listen, we could have just made a deal. I say as I step over here and swing at this guard.
Oof.
Alright, roll it.
Dark Souls roll. Oof. Oh, you're fat rolling now because you're fatigued.
You drag your sword along the ground and just sort of slap it against his boot.
Yeah.
I sign disappointment. Also, can I do a spot check on like if
Wait,
that one dude is like some weird magician or something?
I'd kind of like to end that turn with the blatant acceptance of defeat, where I just drop it and put my hands up.
Okay.
I yield! I yield!
Okay. So Penny.
Just another Dane Windhelm.
I sigh at what the scene is right now. Just like the whole scenario is just like bizarre.
Oh.
And also, can I do like a spot check on to see if the one dude is like what if he's something special? I don't know. Or if something's wrong with him?
You mean big guy behind the desk?
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh god. Skills.
You're sensing powerful druid vibes from him.
Big
A
druid
fellow
energy.
druid.
Wow, I
But
didn't see
it's
that
not
coming.
druids like you're used to.
Oh no.
Also, his general demeanor does not strike you as that of the, nature-loving hippie.
Oof.
Nice.
Mr. Man.
Oh Jesus. Well, they're all restrained now, so I'm just gonna do the weirdest flex and just lean back against the wall casually with my arms crossed and be like, "Done all I can for you now, chaps."
Well, I'm not restrained, but I've blatantly surrendered.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm standing down as well.
So, the guards, having accepted your, defeat, temporarily handcuff you. They don't take any of your equipment, they just handcuff you behind you, put your hands behind your back, lead you to a large, rather heavy-looking door, push you through it, and they give you the simple message of get rid of the rats, and then shut the door behind you.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
Am I being detained, officer?
If he wanted us to do this, why would he attack us? I mean, like, I was right on the edge of making a deal with him, and suddenly they attacked me.
Might have had something to do with the fact that you pulled a sword on him.
No, I pulled his sword after I was attacked.
No, you pulled the sword beforehand.
No, the guy attacked me, and then I swung my sword at him.
Yeah, but you pulled it out before.
No.
You
You
were
did.
you were attacked as you were pulling out your sword.
Okay, I never said I was pulling out my sword until I was already told I was being attacked.
No.
Anyway, let us agree to disagree and move on.
You talked about, like, hitting the back of my head or something, right?
You said you pull out your sword, at which point I went, okay, and the guard strikes, attempts to strike you.
Hmm.
In the end of the initiative order, he didn't, so...
So are we still restrained or?
No, you've been unrestrained, shoved through a door.
Alright, fair enough. So, Mr. Man, do you reckon we'll still get paid after this?
He said BRB.
Oof.
I also need to change the audio track.
That moment when you're missing out of all the people. So sad. Wait, do I still have Chahong?
Yep.
Nice.
Forgot how big this map was until I just zoomed out. Oof. And yes, this is one of the default ones because I didn't want to have to try and draw something like this.
Oof. Hope you rot, criminal scum.
Also, I hope the fedora on Chahong's head is okay.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that you're a prisoner and you can just bring the bird along, you know, as a friend.
We're a package deal, okay?
We are actually no longer restrained. We still have all our gear.
Okay,
The door has evidently been locked behind you, though, so...
so are we just in a dank cell or whatever?
Well, he said kill all the rats, so I'm assuming we have to clear the rats out of down here as our job.
Oh shit, it's like that Oblivion quest.
Dude, it's like the beginning of Skyrim when you escape into the dungeons.
After the Civil War upstairs.
And you have to pick whether to side with the Stormcloaks or the Imperial.
Okay, I guess...
Oh, I've just realised that the fucking lighting box is not quite big enough. There we go.
Oh shit.
And then you just have Korek's character picking a fight with a dragon priest.
Duh.
I still love how I'm not there. This is so sad.
How could this happen to me?
Like, I'm not even hidden underneath something.
Right, this door.
It is unlocked. It is, however, rather stiff.
We'll pull open door. With the screech.
Give me a moment. These doors are not convenient because that's how they open if you turn them around.
Okay. Oh shit! It's an enemy.
It's an enemy combatant.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull the doors sideways so you can...
Fancy.
Yeah, I'm using the stock doors. I should be using my own doors. They're better for this purpose.
You need more doors.
Oof.
So, what's going on with your character, Penny?
I don't know where I am.
Oh, you have to drag it on.
Top left.
Top. I'm so confused.
Go to the journal.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, never mind. The story, the chain of events was, he said send us to the dungeon, and then I pulled out my sword, because he was gonna arrest us.
Not being detained.
Penny.
Saying send him to the dungeon. I wasn't just gonna submit to being arrested.
If you go to your journal,
Technically, I should
Penny,
have said basement, as the donjon is the Great Tower.
and you.
Wait, if he said basement, then I wouldn't. Then it wouldn't have sounded like I was being
I
arrested.
know, but it's it's normally
There you
just
go,
called
that's
a
it.
dungeon, but a dungeon isn't generally.
Well,
what
who
a
says take
dungeon
him to
is.
the dungeon?
I've been
when it's
watching
just-
too many Shadowversity videos.
The base.
Well, no, this is one of the
Take
dumbest
them to the Great
miscommunications.
Tower.
No, this
You mean
is
the
what this-
underneath bit of it? Yeah. So like
This
the
is one of the-
basement. Yeah.
This is what you would call an immersive miscommunication.
That's what I'm saying. This is one of the dumbest miscommunications ever. Take him to the dungeon. That sounds like I'm being arrested for no reason.
I mean, it technically is the dungeon.
Well, yes, but take him. Okay. No, hold on. When it says take him to prison, that doesn't mean, oh yeah, we have a little. Hey, we want you to clean up the prison for us. No, no. Okay, when a judge says take him to prison,
Part of me wonders if this
Oh,
would have gone
shit.
easier if Penny had a hawk instead of a goose.
Oof. I've just realised this is basic community service.
I mean, even if you just show him to the, like, so you, if you said something about to do your job or something. God, this is.
I guess we roll initiative for the rats.
We just wasted like half an hour dealing with that.
It's XP.
No.
Now you see, that was all our pro gamer strat. You gotta start a fight with the counselor so you get a
Well,
little
you
extra
know,
experience
we were
points.
just trying to level our social skills,
Yeah.
guys. It's all planned.
This is like the ultimate guide to squad campaigns at speedrun. Okay, I guess we roll initiative as rats have been sighted.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Do we have to though?
I'm gonna.
I
Well,
mean-
are we in combat yet?
Tell you what, I'll
I've
put the
animal
initiative chart up.
handling.
You can use it if you want to.
Well,
Oh,
I
aren't we
animal
supposed to kill
handling.
the rats?
Well, before we attack, I will pull my bow out.
As an aside, I'm using the default rat assets because the other ones I could find were kind of fucking weird looking. So, you know,
Can I try out animal handling or handle animal?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can I just befriend them?
You can try, sure.
Nice.
Dime wasn't our job to, you know.
I mean, when
Dispose-
they're gone, they're gone.
You gonna feed them to your bird?
No. We can feed the guys upstairs to the rats.
Ah. That's how we'll deal with the dean. Excellent job.
Yo, horde of rats!
Dime,
They
I'm so
didn't
proud of you.
specify which rats we had to exterminate.
We joined the Skaven.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Change
When you're
teams.
dwarves, you make an
They're not
unholy
even change
alliance.
teams, just make an alliance. Yeah.
Skaven Dwarf Alliance.
That's terrifying.
You
So
look down on
Skok, how
both
do
of
I
us,
befriend
you know?
them?
Well, you've done an animal handling check. What would you like to do?
Befriend them so they listen to me?
Okay. You
Oh, God.
attempt to communicate with the rats. The one nearest you kind of cautiously wanders over and like sniffs at you. If I can get it to rotate without suffering. You know the little like 3 circles thing? It normally just hovers over the rotate point. The rat kind of, it's quite a small rat, you know, it's maybe like a foot long at most. Comes and like sniffs at you a bit. It eyes your goose cautiously.
I tell my goose to go away.
Oof.
I don't want to spook the rats. Okay, what else can I do to... Oh, do we have a bit of bread, maybe, that I can spare?
I mean, you might do.
Other people, do we have a bread?
Well, we have rations.
Rations, like. By the way, at this point, can we see further down those hallways?
The stairs in front of you go up, the stairs to your left go down. There is
Okay.
very little light, though, although there is a window in the room behind you. It is not near the ceiling, though.
Can I try and feed the rat that's like sniffing some bread or rations? Just a bit of it?
You can feed it something, yes?
Hold on, I have dark vision 60 feet.
Also, the stairs are quite steep, so you don't have the line of sight, you know, physically see further.
But shouldn't I see, like, what's at the top or whatever?
Well, you'd have to stand at the bottom of the stairs for that.
Yeah.
But don't come close or the rats will go away.
Okay.
How do I give it food?
Give food. Give.
You could just give it food.
Food. Yes.
Give food. Give.
Well, I gave it some food.
Okay, you're giving it food. It is eating the food.
This
Will
is
it
good.
trust me more now?
It might. It is a rat.
You're raising its disposition towards you.
It's
Rats
like a
that.
dating sim.
Now
Jesus
give it.
Christ.
Well, I was thinking like Morrowind, but okay.
Now give it a shiny of gold. Let's see if
Let's
that
give it a
raises.
Minecraft diamond.
Yeah. I mean, this sounds cool, so I guess we can ignore these kind, helpful rattos.
Give me a moment. It's getting progressively darker for those of you without dark vision.
Oof. Oh, another cool rat. What you should maybe do is just peel off crumbs and just sprinkle them around so they follow us like pigeons.
Just make like a line of bread,
Yep.
like in Hansel and Gretel.
Yep.
Sure.
Exactly.
Well, wait, hold on. Where exactly was the entrance door, or where we came down in? Was it like here?
I think it was up there, yeah, somewhere.
One moment. The door is here-ish.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to stay here and just be ready, or like I think there's the ready action in this. Yeah. Anyway, to shoot anyone who comes through there. Well, to shoot someone who comes through there if I determine them to be an enemy, I should say.
Okay.
I am ready
Don't
to,
shoot
at
my
my
goose.
judgment, shoot someone who comes through that door. Let's phrase it that way. I'm not obligated to it, but I'm ready to.
Okay.
So is the rat a friend now?
It will cover
As
you.
far as you can tell, it's a rat, so you know.
Can I try and pick it up?
Yeah, you'll need to do another handle animal for that.
What?
To, you know, handle the animal.
Oh, I didn't understand what you just said, so I was like, what is going on? Okay, handle animal again, right?
Yep. You managed to sort of awkwardly scoop the rat up and are now holding it. It doesn't seem particularly phased by this.
I put it on my shoulder and go over to the next rat.
Okay.
Hello, rat.
I'm just gonna keep covering and let you do what you're planning on with this.
I also give this rat food,
Right.
and then also try and pick it up after it has finished its food.
Okay. Give me another check then for this rat.
Yes.
This is remarkably wholesome.
It's made a
compared to-
lifelong friend. Yeah, it really is.
You
What should we
scoop the
get
rat
out
up.
of this with
The
a
rat scampers up your arm onto your other shoulder.
Oh.
wonderful? Okay, let's go party. Let's go down there to the next rat.
Yes. Collect a harem of rats. Oh god.
I feed the next rat food.
Okay.
After it okay, wait. After it has had its food, I'm gonna try and pick it up.
Befriend all rats. Oh, this is like RimWorld
Kind of-
where you tame
You
creatures.
can sort of hold on to it. You are now running out of places you can hold rats, though.
I have a hand. Oh, I could put it on my head. It's on my head
Yes,
now.
She's ahead.
Okay.
She has a bird as well.
It waddles
You are
behind
now
me.
lightly coated in rats.
Wonderful. Okay, let's go party. I don't know where, but somewhere.
We'll just keep going. an
Now we just need to find a
anti-clockwise. We'll
blasting
just-
furnace.
Bruh.
I don't want rat chips. No, thank you.
Oh shit.
Are there more rats?
Oh no.
I was
Those
thinking
seem...
I'll
They
advance to
look like
this.
maybe diseased rats.
I'm going
though.
to be just generally ready to shoot at anything I determine to be hostile. But still holding back as covering.
I do not trust the golden rats, the urine rats.
Hey, Skog, there is a ready
the
action, right?
light brown coloured rats, yes, you can. The light brown coloured rats are substantially bigger, nearing 3 feet in length.
Oh shit. That's
Can I try and
ouch.
befriend them?
You can try.
They might
I'm
actually.
gonna try and befriend the one that's at the bottom, like on its own.
Okay.
So let's go there. Cause that'll seem like fun.
The token's just falling.
Goose is now in my head.
Oof.
Okay. I do the handle animal check now
Okay.
to see if it'll like come over. And if not, I'm gonna feed it.
Okay.
Oh,
It does
fuck.
not seem interested in what you are offering.
Oof.
Okay, gang, let's go somewhere else.
We could try the other two.
Okay.
I want to see how far we can go with this.
Okay.
In case there's a boss battle, then we can just sick a horde of rats.
Okay. Handle animal check.
Oh no. These rats are racist to us. Ugh. Oh shit.
Can my rat friends try and persuade them? Oh no. Turn order activated.
Oh shit, they're all been aggroed.
I should have come here. This might be a bit of an awkward time to be covered with rats.
If you want to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if you roll better than I did, because, fucking oof. One moment, I'm just going to go and put the draft excluder on my door, because I can feel the breeze under it from the other side of the room.
Ugh.
Be right back.
It has been getting
Okay.
moderately colder lately.
Initiative.
See how the
Yeah, do
chat's
the rat.
doing. Oof. A 19 on initiative.
I'm bad at rolling initiative.
Oof. Has an epic 8. We're still
If
going
you're wanting
before
to
the
do it
rats.
the fancy way, what you do is you click on your character token and then you go to the initiative roll thingy in the character sheet for future reference.
I'm confused.
It's all about the token.
Oh.
There you go. Did it.
Yay!
Et voila! After having like a bunch of a great deal of entertainment from what that realization earlier, now I'm just kind of thinking, what the hell was that?
I kind of wish we had a loot cart so we could like collect all the dead rats and maybe skin them and use their organs as ingredients for alchemy.
Not my
Or
grey
sell them.
rat though.
Oh shit, we can make rat kebab and sell it to the homeless.
Not my rats.
No, not yours, no, but the
Ones
bad
that are
rats that we
attacking us.
kill. Yeah.
Good.
The evil rats.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be friends with me. So they suffer.
Therefore I must die.
That was disturbing,
Hello,
but
be my friend. You don't want to, well,
Right, everyone roll them.
become kebab.
I
Think we're all on the initiative.
Yeah. Your numbers don't match. But, Oh
What
no, you're just on
numbers?
here twice. Okay.
They told me
Who is?
how to roll initiative.
Oh, it's because it's token
Take
based.
all
I
the
need to pay
credit.
the entire queue each time. Right. So correct.
Well, I shall initiate my beautiful bardic music.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah, I think it's a standard thing. Yeah. Okay, so I can walk my 20 feet first. Oh no, there. Oops.
And then
I'll
bust
put it in
out
my
a sick
cover thingy.
mixtape.
Oh right, I have to pick which type. Let's see which one's gonna do.
Honestly, if we ever did a modern setting game, someone should be a black rapper who's like got bardic skills. Just raps in the
Dude,
middle of combat.
you know
DMX
what?
the Skull.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I'll do inspired courage to give you guys morale bonuses against, or with saving throws against charm and fear, +1 to your attacks and damage rolls.
Bravely bold Sir Robin rode forth from Camelot.
Yeah, basically.
He was
So-
not afraid to die, not brave Sir Robin.
Just down
So you're doing
the
a
one
inspire
eastern
courage.
ball.
Yes.
Cool.
Slay the rat, skin the rat, slay the rat.
Oh no,
I start
up
singing.
front. No.
Grad shoulder.
Rug.
Death to the rat.
Right,
Death
as
to
a
the rat.
swift action, he shall enter his stance of martial spirit. Then he shall close in and punch the rat.
Hey, pasta.
I can't help but notice that on Stu's end of this, there appears to be fuck all actual definition to this image.
I would notice that a minute ago that weird. It looks like a.
What's it look like on your actual
Blur.
screen? Because
It looks fine.
I don't see any walls.
You can see they're like a darker shade of gray, sort of. It's just like an incredibly blurry version of the background.
Yeah.
It's just black. Like,
Well, I'll give you a screenshot of what I can see.
I mean, have you got it on HD? Are you watching it?
Well, it's not even HD.
Because I
it's
do a
just-
720p 60 FPS.
That's
Like,
what I'm looking at.
Yeah, 720p is what I have.
oh yeah, no, I don't get that at all.
Okay.
Weird.
Huh.
It still
Like,
looks
something
nice. It's got this nice like grey tile, thing.
Hmm. If you want to give me a screenshot of what you can see.
I
that'd
mean, it's
be-
on YouTube, so
Yeah, but what I'm seeing is. Yay, technical delays.
Everything that's like, what you say is like grey is for me black. Like that
I see.
weird cube thing, where like Shahank is over. That's black for me.
Yeah, that's just because it's something you can't see.
The screenshot Han posted is what I see. And the one
Because
that
the
Scott
one
posted.
the second one I posted is what I can see on the stream.
Yeah, no, I'm basically I see the
Oh,
same stuff that you do, Scott and Han.
I also see it like that.
It's not necessarily an issue. It's more just a Not just me then. Let's see.
Yeah, no, I noticed that.
Yeah, the stream looks weird.
Just find that to be.
Yeah, does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damage is included.
Yep. I'm just gonna black out the wall outlines better. You splat the rat. It is kind of like a fine veneer.
Get
with
some
like a
down
tail
you.
of legs.
broke the
Well
brain,
then.
he splatted the rat went splat.
Okay, how about I
splat,
try to
splat.
befriend the other rat now after he's seen his brother get like mushed?
I shall also sort of turn to the other big rats for dramatic effect.
So handle animal again, okay? This is fine. It goes even worse.
I'll get to that in there.
This is so sad.
Mr. Man.
Fuck's alright, this screenshot's not going well. Don't matter. So I guess I can run now through there, so I have to go oof like that. Move 30. I'll do that, I guess. Yoink. And I will draw a long sword.
Okay.
Do I have enough to attack, or is that amount?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Whip on.
Nothing personnel killed.
I flank it technically.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No power attack. Additional attack bonus +1. Oh my god, it's asking so much
Oh yeah.
stuff.
Most of you can just skip.
So apparently I
is
rolled
so-
a 0?
Huh?
Eh?
That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d20.
You rolled a 5?
But it says hitting AC 0, so that doesn't work. That macro's
Yeah,
kinda
roll a
gay.
d20, because,
Should be more than that. It should be 14, yeah.
so d20 plus 4, is it?
Yeah,
Base attack bonus?
because base attack bonus, strength 1, flank, and barding music buff.
Oh, okay.
Mixtape.
Yeah, I'm mixed.
You hit the rat. Didn't roll for damage.
Damage 1d8 plus 2.
I like to think that it's +1 fire damage from the mixtape.
The second rat is now also somewhat splattered.
Oh, there is the yeah. Well, I mean, it is +1 damage from the beautiful music I sing. Flat, I say.
This
Oh,
is
shit.
so
Flat
sad.
it goes.
Good news, Penny.
Yes.
You know how you're basically coated in rats?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh no.
Fuck me,
This
I
is
guess.
looking bad for you.
So the one attacking Han does not do anything that actually he notices. And the 3 of them attacking Penny, I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Ah.
They vaguely nibble you.
Ah, how nice.
Stylish.
Guess who won't get food tonight?
You're the chosen one. You're supposed to join us, not eat us.
Someone will get hydrogen cyanide tonight.
It is the coat rack.
Well, I will continue my walking forward and continue my glorious song about the things that we are killing.
Oh.
Kill, 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 kill. This is my song, my killing song. It isn't long, but it goes on. And on.
Oh god, Chahonk. Oh
and
no.
on.
Oh shit, the burb.
Ashib.
Uh,
Boy.
it's your boy, Chahonk.
Drug.
Grug. Alright, does Grug notice that the geese or goose is in any imminent danger?
Goose is kind of not obviously under any threat.
Alright,
It's sort of perched on a wall sconce as opposed to, on the floor.
in that case, he shall just attack the rat in front of him.
Alright.
Just give it a good old splatting. Give it a bit of grug.
When you use a warhammer to kill a fucking rat.
Rogue smash. Oh god, it's kind of like that one North FC image. Let me find it for you. Just this.
Oh no.
It reminds me of something.
Let's just say that that rat is no longer there.
Oof.
Blown into atoms.
Atomize the ratomize. Da 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 da.
Now that the initial, you know, like, atmosphere of, oh shit, giant rats is one. Come on, this room appears to be very basically furnished. The one that you're in appears to have the remains of some beds, and there's what appears to be a fireplace at the end of the hall.
Oh hell yeah, there's a bonfire, lads.
We shall
Penny.
walk over here as well. You with the other one. In time.
Are the rats still nibbling at me?
Do you think
They
the
don't seem happy.
I'll try handle animal again.
do you think
Guys,
we could
just calm down, please.
we could use that fireplace to burn the 6 rats in an hour, maybe? Not sure if that logistically
Oh,
works.
Penny.
What is this?
Do it, Penny. Throw
How
them into
quickly the
fire.
rats turn against you.
Wait.
Cast them into the fire.
Destroy the rat.
No!
Dark Souls roll into the fireplace.
How much was the worst, like, damage one of them was making?
Let me roll some die
Oh
for the
god.
3 rats that are.
Die. Some die.
You take
That means he's killing you.
1 damage.
Oh yay.
When was this? Was this before my turn or after?
This is during Penny's turn.
Are they continuously giving me 1 damage?
No, they're just nibbling at you, and occasionally they, you know, are nibbling more successfully as you are armored. To some degree.
I'm just gonna take the one on my head and put it on the ground.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing my shoulders are like safe, because I probably have shoulder thingies with armor.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave them. So I'm gonna leave the one that was on my
Wearing
head.
angry rats.
I'm just gonna throw them at people.
Penny, throw them into the fireplace.
No, not yet.
Channel your ancestry.
The fire is not lit, by the way.
Wait a
Ah,
second.
damn.
Well, then there's nothing wrong with throwing him
Han.
in.
What?
But yeah, I'm just gonna. I was gonna say I'm gonna punt one of them across the room. I was like, should I?
Yeah,
And it's still only the one that's on top of my head.
Penny, throw them past me so it triggers an attack of opportunity and I can just bat.
Now watch this, guy.
I'm pretty sure only voluntary actions can cause a attack of opportunity.
I mean, it passes through my threatened square, so.
You just
Uh,
fucking
yeah,
How
bait.
does that work? If I like throw one of the rats at Han and he like accidentally hits it with his hammer,
What do you mean accidentally?
he just accidentally raises it and like speeds
Uh,
the
I mean,
hammer
you can do a
against the
reflex
rat.
check to see if you can hit it.
Are we reenacting Epstein's suicide?
Okay. Do I also have to do something to throw rat?
It's a rat.
Oh, could I do
just do a-
strength then? To see if I can at least throw it.
I mean, when you think about it, this is a handling animal instance.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah,
Then-
technically handle animal is the one you want to go for here. Sorry.
Oh hell.
Oh shit.
Perfect throw.
Wait,
Rug smash.
wait. Am I now throwing it very well, the rat? Or is the rat now calmed down?
In the context, you are throwing the rat.
Okay, I'm throwing it very well. Please hit it hard.
Sorry, one sec. I'm attempting to do maths and it's not going very well.
Use the calculator, Luke. Let go. Luke.
Are you really sure it was 6 million?
I fucked up 2 of the parts I printed, so I'm having to make them again.
Oh shit, Ash is like, this
Use
is
the
animal
force,
abuse.
Luke.
Oh yeah.
The furnace
If
is
that doesn't work,
malfunctioning.
try turning it off and on again.
Luke, you switched off your target computer. What's wrong?
Use the force, Luke. If that doesn't work, try looking instead.
Just fucking go do it.
What was Penny's roll, by the way?
Reminds me of that
20.
article.
Tapped out, sorry.
The article, Pilot Trusts Feelings, Turns Off Targeting.
Oh.
Kill 650 civilians.
Oh, yeah.
Hospital.
He's like, man, just some old guy just started talking to me and told me to turn off the target computer. So,
Could you imagine it that it's actually God talking to him and just trolling him?
Lamau.
Wow. Death and carnage.
This is
Ash says this is animal abuse, so...
The animal abused me first.
It abused her heart.
They wouldn't accept the food.
By betraying her.
They didn't accept my rations. I won't have food tonight.
I was gonna say, yeah, they accepted your food, but not your love.
Well, we've still got, like, a couple of days worth of food left, so it should be alright.
Yeah, you can pull rats to your heart's content at the moment. So you're chucking the first rat towards Han.
Yes.
I will be generous on this instance. Han, roll me a your attack of opportunity.
Grug. Smash.
Generosity.
Oh god. 27.
Ah,
Can I hide behind a wall to not get splattered by blood and innards and stuff?
Fucking roll 19.
Oh god, chonk.
The first rat that has been yeeted at you is no more.
By the way, Penny, you heal back that 1 point of damage. As the life force drains away from that crushed rat.
Okay.
Is that,
wait, is that how that works?
That is an ability I have.
Nice.
It is the martial spirit stance activated.
So you can give someone else help?
As I said, I am basically a very bootleg cleric.
Oh,
He
right.
bases himself upon hitting things and then healing people as a result of hitting things.
Right, sorry, I am back. I remembered that I should be a large brain and not a small brain and set multiple files to my printer at the same time, rather than having to keep getting up and doing it.
Oofed.
Yeah. Thor is your go-to.
Okay, it's fucking almost over here. And hit this one with my long sword like in Dark Souls.
Don't
Okay.
forget you get a flanking bonus.
Ah,
Because of
bad
the
vibe.
goose.
There you go.
You hit the rat.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2. Oh shit. I didn't even kill it.
It is injured,
Ugh.
as indeed you have only wounded it. It's
Did
a
you-
big rat.
Did you factor in the damage from my
Yep.
singing?
Yes.
That's my
Yes.
strength and the bardic music. The only reason I'm using a long sword is because I feel like using arrows on rats is a waste.
Don't worry, Han, you are unaffected.
Oh yeah.
By what?
Penny, however, the 2 rats in your hair and your shoulders do manage to inflict 3 damage to you.
Root
Ah,
shampoo helps with that.
damn.
Druid.
Guess I'm taking damage.
We're taking fire.
Hold your fire, you're hitting TR.
Yeah. I was thinking of Dawn of War as well, like fucking Chaos Marines just being attacked by giant rats.
So it is Korak's go.
Uh-huh.
I feel this encounter would be more, you know, bad for you guys if I could fucking roll. I've had 2 successful hits so far.
I step up to, like, here and maintain my song.
Okay.
There's 1 rat to go, or something like that. There's 2 on her. Kill them, she's fat.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
Right,
not an
well.
insult for a dwarf.
Girthy.
Grug shall make another attempt at hitting the hopefully healing Penny.
Wait, what?
oof. Well,
You're quite good at this, aren't you?
A rat
Apparently.
smasher.
I'm guessing you're using it two-handed and stuff.
Yes,
Jeez.
it is a great hammer.
Yeah, that rat is very, very laminate now. You could probably use it as a bookmark if you drive out.
As its life force drains away, Penny, you heal 2 hit points.
Wait, was she hurt by more than one?
Yeah, I took damage.
Oof. She got hurt again. This is so sad.
She's
Is she still
wearing
hurt?
rats.
What do you expect, Kodra?
I don't know. Not to cover yourself in rats.
Well, have you heard of druids?
Yes.
I don't know if they do it actually though.
Even by druid standards, this seems a bit weird.
oof.
Your mission, kill the rats. Okay, I will go and wear all of the rats.
It's part of our master
All out.
plan.
Penny.
Yes. Okay, last try again on handle animal.
Okay.
If those fuckers don't behave, I'm gonna both punt them across the room.
Alright. The rats still do not seem particularly, you know, on board with being shoulder animals.
Well, I can.
They're like
Hold them
very
in my
nibbly,
hands.
like, you know, epaulets.
Could I put them on the floor and would they follow me?
I don't know. You find out.
Then I shall put them on the floor next to me.
Tune in next time.
Alright.
I swear to God, if one of you guys kills one of them.
Have no fear. You have me to
Mr. Man.
sing.
I shall find what dead rats remain and collect them and put them in a convenient storage bag that I may or may not have.
Okay. So you're going to collect up the veneer of rats.
Well, the ones that are more or less intact that haven't been hit by a hammer, because I presume the ones that have been hit by a hammer are paste on the floor and unusable.
Not all of them, just like a very hammer-shaped part of them.
I'll collect the ones that are usable for later.
Usable.
Well, there's many applications for dead rats. I'm thinking
If you
alchemy.
start selling rat flashlights in town,
Yeah.
you're going to get arrested.
No, no, we're gonna use them for alchemy and possibly meats for the homeless to make some money.
They don't
We'll
have
cook
to.
it first. We'll make rat kebab. It's fine.
Some mystery meat.
Yes, we'll make some mystery meat because we need money, guys. We're poor as fuck. Also, this is what you do in every video game. You collect from the corpses of dead animals.
As a compulsive looter, I can vouch for this.
The rats continue to show hostility towards Penny.
You see, Penny, it was inevitable they'd betray you.
Cannot win. I have the hive.
I know. who's
Oh,
gonna
that
get
explains what
planted
made that
across the
decision.
room now.
Cannot win. I am high. Brought to you by Druid Gang.
Oh shit! It's the giant enemy rat. Has Gog died?
No? What were you trying to do, sir?
Well, it's the rat's turn.
Oh, yeah, the rats didn't succeed in the thing.
Didn't expect anything, and so was disappointed.
Ah, it's Korax, go.
Oh, I had the thing scrolled down so I didn't see me at the top there. Okay. You can do it. Kill a rat. Yay.
That's what you say.
Oh, wonderful. My heart's full of inspiration to
You
kill
hear me
rats.
and what I say. Kill the rat. Kill the rat.
Oof.
Rat. Rat. Rat.
Glory, glory to old Ireland. Glory, glory to this island. Korax sings and sings.
Yes, my turn is up, by the way.
What?
Grog?
Gog, his turn's
I guess.
over.
Oh shit.
Yep, sorry.
Alright. Skog, could I just sort of waltz over to this rat over here,
Yeah.
grab it using grapple, and just sort of do what you see in the North FC image? Put
Ah!
in private player chat.
Fucking
Yeah.
Doom execution on a rat.
The rat slayer.
Yeah.
Concern, but okay.
Oh shit. It shows up now, the actual tiles.
Hey.
Yeah, you get that lovely, lovely tile pack.
It's been a
Oh,
long
plus-
time to load.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a bonus for flanking?
I'm gonna say I'll apply it on my end. Tell you what,
Alright.
It's a rat.
Flank the rat using my... Because I've read the Art of War.
Oof.
Studied their ways.
There's a
Heathen
chapter on how
ways.
to kill rats.
You have hit the rat.
What do I roll to just sort of squeeze? It'd be a strength check.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Use a strength check to squish them. On the other hand, I've had weirder strength checks, never mind.
Get some down, you nonce Ramona.
Ramonas.
You basically Kalimar the rat.
Oof.
my rat neighbor hasn't heard of Brexit.
In that case, Penny heals another hit point of health.
Thanks.
This is a really useful ability. Damn. Just absorb life force. That'll be
Does
it for my
sound
turn.
a bit disturbingly evil, but yes.
Grug is a kind man.
To his own
Just-
people.
Yes.
I do this for my people.
Sorry, I am getting a bit zony, as I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Benny.
Yes. I punted across the room towards the wall. I don't care anymore.
Cool.
Oof.
Kick the rat. Your
What do I
unarmed
roll?
attack.
Unarmed attack. Where does one do that?
D20 plus your base attack bonus.
Well, I know how to roll a d20.
I mean, it's probably 0 if you're
Your base
druid,
attack bonus
but-
is 0.
Only the really
Kick the
fighting
rat. You got me a D4 for damage.
D4.
Remember, you get a +1 from Korak.
As you kick the rat, you basically kind of just break its neck, so it falls limp against the wall.
Good.
Oofed.
Can't believe you'd carry out such cruelty.
The rat, crack, crack the rat, crack, crack, crack,
Penny the rat
Rat.
cracker.
crack.
Oh shit.
She gives it a cracker, then she breaks its neck in a cracker.
The mouse cracker.
Killing all the rats.
Cracker.
I'm trying to do something funny also, which I'll post in a bit. I'll try.
So I think we killed all the rats. How many rat corpses do I get?
6.
You can collect up all of the rat remains. There are 4 small rats and 3 big rats.
Okay, I'll write that in the loot.
7.
Okay, 4 small boys.
I don't know if you can alchemize 6 in an hour though.
Probably not, no.
I mean, 6 is quite a big number.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what we'll do with them, but I think we'll find something. Even if we just make them into mystery meat, that'd be useful.
In this instance, I'm going to withdraw myself from the word we.
Mystery.
I'll make them my personal rations then.
Oh
More
shit.
like rations.
Ration.
Oh,
How good is my survival skill actually? Because it's probably used to cook them. Actually, no, there's a crafting for cooking, I think. What is my skill?
Profession chef.
Oh yeah, that sounds really bad.
the proficient in crafting skills in 3.5. I'm glad that 5e got rid of some of this stuff.
Also really helps you avoid any roads.
Okay, there's another door. Ahoy!
Ahoy.
Uh,
Oh,
Let's regroup.
so
Gang,
wonderful.
fam.
18 rats.
This is so ghetto. This cafe is. Yeah, going into the hood and killing rats for pennies.
Just so we can have some breadcrumbs. But hey, at least we're not crying ourselves to sleep. you
Yeah.
know?
not this time.
Oh yeah.
The dynamic works because everyone's like an ethnic minority, and like I'm like the wigger that's helping them for some reason. Just for money.
Then of course you have your fucking minority on minority hate crime, represented by last session. And then Korek's character
Oh
sticking
god,
it
the
to
elves
the
are
man.
the Mexicans.
Not sending their best. Criminals, rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
This is MAGA country as he kills the elf.
So, go in through the door.
Yep.
As you open the door, a rather distressing smell emerges in the room.
Oh, gas.
Gas attack. Ah.
Shit.
I'm
Oh,
getting gassed.
shit. It's a giant enemy rat.
Look at it just wriggling around you.
I'm not going in that room.
Right, lads, we should take out the ads first, then hit the boss.
Okay, wait. Can I use hand
Pro
animal?
gamer move.
I mean, you can try, but you're also kind of covered in bits of rat.
Maybe I can use it as a treat for it. Let's do handle animal.
Oh shit, we could use it as a mount.
Yeah, I was thinking ride would be more applicable to this.
I'm just gonna go again. Goodbye. Okay, no.
Oh, did it work?
No.
Yet.
But on which rat did I use handle animal? Dun dun dun.
The one
I
that-
used it on the grey one. Dun dun dun. I don't know.
No, I'm afraid before this goes somewhere else, I think I'm gonna have to stop for now. So I may resume either later in the week to finish off this session or next week. But
Alright.
my apologies, I have a lot of abdominal pain and I'm getting very in and out.
Quick,
Nah, that's
Simon,
enough, man.
synthesize a
Any
cure.
last things to say before we finish?
How come as a cure using the rats?
Things are looking up in the ghetto of D&D. You know.
I'm not racist, just
Yeah.
don't like him.
Reducing the rat population?
And with that, farewell for now.
For now.
See you later.